and I've got Josh Smith with me, and we're just going to talk to Josh about what it's like being on an ex-Tyler Moon Honda and what he thinks his chances are today, because
chances of tonight, mate, at Speedway anything can happen. You never know how your luck will fall. It's a long night, great competition, good field. So, mate, chances as good as anyone else. It's just putting it together on the night, a bit of luck, that goes a long way. Preparation's all done, so yeah, may the best man win.
number 20 yellow Yamaha, and Mike's had a very long career so far, and this is, I think, his second R1 at the moment. But Mike's done quite a few laps with Kato on the back. They're gelling well, they're getting the hang of the bike. It's nothing easy to ride, this particular bike, but I believe they've got something for the field tonight, so we'll talk to Mike and see what he's got to say.
Thanks, Dave. I've had a good lead up to this meeting. Every meeting this year we've been improving, and hopefully we're at our best tonight. There's a few things I'm trying tonight that I would sooner not, but I've got to throw the kitchen sink at this. I've never seen an assembled field of hammer murderers like what's on the card tonight. It's a tough field, very tough field.
Someone that I watched with Gold Coast Wreckers bike back in the day with the Silks, and he's been on my show, so it's good to see Monkey back on a bike that he's been part of preparing and all that. But he got a bit of a meeting in at Pioneer Park for their newly promoted owner running it, and it was a very slick track, but that's sort of Monkey's deal. So we'll talk to Wayne about what he thinks about today and what it was like to go around Pioneer Park again.
Yeah, Dave, look, today, I'm coming here today, like I've had quite a while off the bike, and it's been probably 7 years. I had a meeting at Pioneer Park last week, I'll get back to that in a minute, but yeah, today's deal here today is, I'm going to do my best, you know, it's these young guys are fast, and I'm probably at the end of well and truly at the end of my career, and I'm going to do my best, and that's all I can say about today. Hopefully we can get some points, and hopefully we can beat a few good guys, but back to Pioneer Park last week. Man, I started riding there in 1974 on solos, and that was when the first night it ever opened. And I'm still here today and still riding there over 50 years. So Pioneer Park always means a lot to me because of what it is, and I did come from that area. And yeah, it was a great meeting. Once again, a good crowd. Everybody turns up. Everyone loves Pioneer Park. The racing was great. The track's always nice and slick. The finals always close. So yeah, we had a great night and had a lot of fun and got a lot of fucking mates up there. So yeah, really good. Thanks, Dave.
So in that heat, we've had Andrew Buchanan excluded, and we've had the Turner boys excluded. So it's Trelaw. Here, and we got DJ Turner. Now they're a couple, and I was hoping they'd race against each other tonight, but they're not going to. One's in the classics, one's in the moderns, but we just talked to them about what it's like to be a couple in Speedway, because they both do the same job on bikes, and I'm very interested to know what the chat is around the dinner table. If it's, oh, you can do this better, or try this or that, but we'll have a chat.
I don't know, I feel like we both let each other do our own things. Like, he has his way of being a passenger, I have mine, we have our strengths and weaknesses, but it's mainly encouragement. If there's some little thing that can be tweaked, then we'll talk about it, but it's not really like anything negative, it's just, but because of his height, my height, our weight difference, everything's different anyway, so it's not as if I do something, he has to do it, and there's no right way of doing it. So.
Yeah, can definitely say starting out in a new sport for myself, I can definitely take a lot of points off April. She's got a bit more experience than me, so it's been awesome to have someone by my side that knows the ins and outs of the sport and can obviously offload a bit of her knowledge to me starting out. So yeah, it's awesome to have that and at the dinner table and can tell me about the racing the night before and tell me what I can improve on. But yeah, it's awesome to have someone so like-minded and it's good.
It's pretty good. I wouldn't change it. Anyways.
Yeah.
All right.
To Cozza. So Corey's a legend, man. I can't believe how he's taken to Speedway. I'm actually stoked on it, and it's nearly a bit of a joke that he's taken to it so well. So makes for great footage for me, and I can't wait to see what these guys do with a couple of seasons under their belt. But great kids, and I just want to talk to Corey about his plans tonight and what he thinks.
Oh, well, yeah, firstly, not really many plans for tonight as of yet. Obviously, just because of DJ and his ankle. We have done a few practice laps and it was all good there, so yeah, it should be fine, but honestly, until we get that first race out of the way, there's no real plans yet. We'll just go out and do our thing in the first one like we normally do, get rid of the nerves, all that sort of little thing, and see how the bike's going on this sort of dirt out here.
Right, I've got Guy Westerman here and I've got Sarah Webb, and we're just talking about the fact that it's actually a Queensland Classic Sidecar title tonight. These guys get around pretty handily on the bike, and it's just interesting to get other people's takes on this, because Classics are a little bit more relaxed, more difficult to ride, but definitely more relaxed racing and pretty exciting. So we'll just have a chat to these two and see what they've got to say.
Yeah, g'day Dave, thanks very much for that. Yeah, today's the first Classic Speedway Queensland titles for I think about 30 years. We've been, raising the awareness of the Classic Speedway outfits here in Brisbane for a little while now, and we've got a reasonably good following. We've got, I think, 10 outfits of the Classic style entered today, and we've got 2 Evolution bikes, and Evo are the next step up from Classic, so they're in between the moderns and the Classics. An Evo bike simply has got an old Classic engine, but the frame has been handmade, but it was made in the period that the Classic racing was done. So we're looking forward to that tonight. We really hope to do well. We think we will. We always go pretty well. We get a podium most every club day. So yeah, today's the day, and we're hoping for something good.
Righto, Sarah, what are your plans for tonight?
Just to keep him out of the wall. That's basically what a swinger does. So I got into it about 2 years ago, a bit of persuasion from Dad, and yeah, enjoy it, really enjoy the family time. You know, we all come out and support it, so it's good.
With Tyler Moon, the late great Gary Moon's son, and you guys have got the injected bike sort of going pretty well, and how's the night going so far for you?
Yeah mate, yeah, the bike's running beautifully. We've picked up a couple of points so far. We've got a first and a second. A little bit argy-bargy happening out there, but yeah, we'll take the night as it comes, and hopefully we get to the one that we won.
Well, you're definitely doing something different, and I believe it's going pretty well so far. So yes, you are right. It is very physical tonight, and you know, I'll leave it at that. But the footage will show that. But I believe you guys are definitely a threat tonight. So do you feel something special happening, or are you just building per race?
Oh yeah, mate. Yeah, it's all a matter of building until the big one, and hopefully we get there, and then. Yeah, we'll see what we can do from that.
All right, mate. Well, I hope it all goes well, and thanks for the chat.
Cheers, mate.
So I'm down here with Brodie Cohen, and we've had a couple of runs so far, mate. The track a little bit tricky during practice, and what are you making of tonight so far?
Mate, yeah, track was tricky in practice, a little bit greasy I think maybe, but the boys are pumping the water into it. It's a beautiful surface out there tonight. They've got a lot more fluff in it for us sidecar boys. First heat we had a good win and pulled away, had a good lead, and then the second one we got another good lead. We weren't as fast as we wanted to be, so we've just made a couple of setup changes now, but 2 races, 2 wins, you can't ask for much more, but we'll just chase this setup and see if we get some more speed out of it.
All right, bud, well thanks for the chat, and I hope it all goes well.
Cheers, Dave, thanks heaps.
So I'm down here with Josh Cohen and doing something a bit different tonight, mate. You're on the back of a sidecar instead of the handlebars of a solo.
Yeah, mate, the boys called me up last week and asked me if I wanted to come down and have a bit of a crack on the swinging, so yeah, it's pretty good. Something different.
Now, how do we find you? Where's your social media? What's it on?
Just Josh Cohen Racing on Facebook and Instagram.
All right, mate, thanks for the chat.
the Queensland champions here, Tyler Moon and Adam Lover. Well done, guys.
Hey, cheers, mate. Yeah, thank you. It was a bloody ripper night, mate. Come away with the chocolates at the end, so we're fired up. Can't be happier. Yeah, well, what could you want?